My people, it's about that time.
Like a boss.
Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today we are doing a price analysis on XRP. There was a major settlement in the case against the SEC that they had, and this has affected the charts and the valuation of XRP, and it could be one of the good coins in the market that could make you some money in the near and dear future. So if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, also known as the Crypto Trader, and I'm the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. So if you haven't done it already, make sure you like this video and subscribe. I try to do a video every single day to try to help you get paid, so ain't nothing to it but to do it. This is how you participate in the community. We give away free Bitcoin every single Friday. If you want to enter, I pick a random comment, a random video every single Friday, and that person wins some free BTC compliments of the boy BK. All you need to do is shout out your city. We have a global community. I believe like 90-something countries and counting. Last time I looked on Google Analytics, and so this is my opportunity to communicate with each and every one of you. I respond to all the comments and give you a chance to get paid along the way. So leave your city in the comments, and we go ahead and make this money. So here we are, XRP to the BTC. This is one of the charts that I was looking at, in recent times. I would say maybe even 2 or 3 weeks ago. What's happened since then is they had a ruling. This is as of 2 days ago. XRP soars as judge rejects the SEC call for a $2 billion fine. The cryptocurrency XRP has climbed 23% after a federal judge dealt its issuer, Ripple Labs Inc., a softer blow than investors had feared. On Wednesday, the court announced that the blockchain payment firm must pay a civil penalty of $125 million for improperly selling its token to institutional investors. The penalty is just 6% of the $2 billion fine that the Securities and Exchange Commission had hoped for. So essentially, and this was kind of like a dark shadow over Ripple for probably like the past 2 years, 3 years. Like this has been going on, since the early days. I think it's crazy. They literally just killed the coin. And if we look at the chart, this thing is still down even from, moderate levels. On Bitcoin, this thing is still down 95%, 91% against Bitcoin over the past 6-7 years. So it's a lot of upside and up potential. And I think in the last video, I had not realized that this case was so close to a verdict, but now it's basically been decided that instead of paying $2 billion to the cacostocracy known as the American government, they only got to pay $125 million. That's like chump change. You forget Ripple, like the CEO and the owners, like they was in Bitcoin back in like 2009. You know what I'm saying? 2010, 2011. Building XRP like in the early days. So 120 million is like pennies on the dollar. So I think the market has responded positively. We do use the boss method for accumulating wealth on this channel. And so while this chart is still underwater, and that's basically when the intermediate line, that blue line, is still up under that gray area, it's still underwater. But, you could jump on the bandwagon early. I think if you ever needed an opportunity to jump in a chart a little premature, is probably when the government doesn't get 1.985 billion from you and the economy has a chance to be self-sufficient again. I think that's amazing news for XRP. It's amazing news from the blockchain. This is kind of like the first standoff that we've had like play out on a legal perspective. Like that was a huge undertaking. And I'm sure they spent like hundreds of millions of dollars just on the legal fees to represent themselves, but apparently every penny was worth it, because now the boss method shows that this is net negative buy. We'll call it net negative buy, but you know, it's still looking pretty good. The good news on this side is now that we are positive, you really don't have too many hooks up under that curve that should slow it. Normally when a trade just kind of cascades down like that, the minute it starts to take off, it pretty much goes right in the exact same sequence, right? So even if we put a line at like our lowest drop, and we could put another one like right there, this is probably where I would expect to see XRP bounce to pretty easily when the market starts to show some strength. Keep in mind, Bitcoin is still a little shaky right now, and so I think the market really needs kind of like a strong chart to jump behind him, because XRP is kind of what I used to call a gateway coin. Essentially, it's the banker's coin when the banks make money. You know, we have this thing called trickle-down economics. They make all the money, they take a little part, they trickle it down to the rest of the stream. You know, when you get these top 5, top 10 coins breaking out for 5, 10, 20, 30%, that is a lot of money that's able to matriculate in other parts of the economy. And right now, this is just, and I showed you, this chart is down almost 95% versus Bitcoin over the past 5 years. And this is just the beginning. Like, that's only 24%, right? So you could see on the upside, this could be a major buying opportunity with the legal news. That's 60%, you know, and that's not even to the middle of that curve. That's 80%, right? Once we just get to break even level, you know, over here, that's 150% Bitcoin, right? So you got some strong upside on this chart, and that's why I wanted to get this video out to you guys. It could be a very good buy for the long term. This can almost be looking at like when Bitcoin was sub 6,000, you know, back a few years ago, and a lot of people were saying it's dead, because when you get down in these areas, like Ripple has only been this cheap, you know, a few times in its life. Like, this is where you're at down here. Like, that's the reality right now. That's where you want to buy. Like, if you got it, just throw it on there and let it ride, because it's minimum risk, maximum reward at that point. And I know my last video I kind of spoke out against it, but again, I think this event in itself makes the chart much more I think the word is amiable for success. Let's see if that's the right word. Sometimes words just pop into my head and I have to say them. Agreeable. Yes. Ha. There you go. That's your bossofbitcoin.com word of the day. Amiable, right? So yeah, XRP, the chart is looking very amiable and auspicious, you know what I'm saying, for the near and dear future. It's not running free and clear right now, but you could jump the gates a little bit early and pick up you some XRP. Right now it's only sitting at about 59 cents a coin. Right? So you can run the math on that. Once it get up to $1, $2, $5, whatever it's going to be, just multiply it out. But we are trading for BTC, and this thing is down 95%, 91% against Bitcoin over the past 5 years. That's a pretty good pickup when you got the government not breathing down your neck, and you can build your own economy again and become self-sufficient. So shout out to the XRP team. This was kind of like a win for the blockchain, and that's why I wanted, you know, to report it on this channel. I think it is a pretty good buy for the long term. If you're looking at 6 months, 9 months, you know, accumulation, wealth accumulation, like put 500 in on XRP, put 100 in, put $50 and just forget about it. Like, it really doesn't have a high probability of going lower. I'm just saying that, right? And you can see that in the charts time and time again. This level is, you know, the bottom of the barrel. So you getting top 10 primetime real estate at flea market prices. And that's what we look for in the market. That is how you make money, and that is how you accumulate wealth via the boss method, compliments of blockchain technology. So there you go, everybody. Make sure, if you appreciate this video, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna respond to every single comment you guys leave me, so show me some love in the comments. Let me know what part of the world you tuning in from. And with that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Boss. Hold up. If you want to trade with me, you know what I'm saying? I showed you this Ripple trade. I said it's setting up. It's good. But I got one. I got two that's hot right now. Like, they already up. Like, you know, they making money right now. And I gave them to the SMS group. Just leave your phone number on the website, bossofbitcoin.com. Join the money team. Type your phone number in there. I'm going to text you the link for the group. And you go be in. It's 100% completely free. I'm investing $300 a month. And inside of 2 years, I'm going to flip that into 10 bands. Don't believe me? Just watch. But I'm giving away every single trade for free as a part of this SMS group. All you got to do is go to bossofbitcoin.com and sign up. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Boss. Boy BK, no matter where you stay, Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Hit that thumbs up button for a player one time. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh?